This product right here made me $52,916 and it also made my mom cry. What I will share with you in this video is unbelievably valuable, and to be honest, I don't even know why I'm sharing it with you. If you decide to actually do this, I have saved you at least 4 weeks of working non-stop to even have 20% of the product ready. Oh, and don't worry, I'll share a file containing everything I mentioned in this video. More on that a bit later. Before I tell you how it made me $52,960 and how to create it, let me tell you how it made my mom cry. My mother's birthday was coming up and my sister and I were thinking about what to give her for her birthday. All we knew is that it has to be something special and something she has never seen before. One night I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw this ad where people cried in it. And I was like, why are you crying? It's not a special gift. And I gave it no thought afterwards. Quick marketing lesson. People on average have to see your ad 7 to 12 times to even consider clicking over. I saw this ad like 20 times more and I thought to myself, let me just send it to my sister to see what she thinks about it. My sister loved it and she explained it to me why we should buy this for our mom. I agreed, but I have a feeling even if I said no, that we would still end up buying it. The present came a week later, we framed it and wrapped it. Mom's birthday came and we gave her the gift. When she opened it, I was shocked. It's like being in those ads I saw millions of times, but it was real. She opened it, saw it and started crying. She kept telling how this is amazing, how it's unique, how it's special and how she loves it. My sister started crying from happiness and so did I, because I didn't expect this reaction. You know how in anime the main character is about to get hit real bad? The time seems to have stopped, so that the main character can think its way out of the deadly blow. Then I came back to reality and decided when I get home I will do market research about it. Oh yeah, my mom hung it up in her bedroom so that she can see it every time she goes to sleep. You can imagine my excitement. That instant I came home, I hopped on the laptop and went to do some research about the product and saw that the product was booming. There were a lot of competition worldwide, but I thought locally. So I researched if somebody was selling it in Croatia and there were only 2 companies selling it. Here's another quick lesson. Not everything must be sold worldwide. Sometimes competition is less wherever you live. So what even is this product? It's a star map that shows the exact position of stars on exact time and date. In the future or in the past with 100% accuracy. Just imagine this as a present. 1 year anniversary of our marriage. This is how the stars looked like. It wins every girl's heart. But not just that, it's ideal for any occasion. Birthday, accomplishment, relationship, and etc. The possibilities are endless. There was a lot of problems I didn't expect to happen, but more on that a bit later. At the time, I had 2 partners with whom I shared the idea with, and they loved it. I was responsible for market research and how to sell it, partner 1 for making it work, partner 2 for doing offline stuff. First obstacle was, how the fuck are we even going to create this? Oh yeah, this is how the final product looked like. We researched the entire internet, day and night, and after 7 days of working non-stop, we found it. With a software called Stellarium, you can modify the stars, the look, the everything to your liking. You can add a Milky Way, find specific stars, see falling meteors. It shows a realistic sky in 3D, just like what you see with the naked eye, binoculars or a telescope. This is how Stellarium looks like in general, without being modified. And this is how it looks like when you modify it. This is actually what you want. Other problem was getting it look like as a circle so we can export it and modify it in Photoshop. And lucky for you, you don't have to play around with it the entire day to figure out what each setting does. I will share with you the configuration file we used. So basically this is the configuration file that you need to make it look like as you saw in the previous moments. And if I go to edit, this is basically containing all the information about it. So what you want to do next is you actually have to paste this file to your own username on your Windows. So for example, if your username is Marco, you will type in Marco. If your username is something else, you just need to replace that, you see, with your username. If you can't find it, just go to search, type in Stellarium, right click and then click on open file location, and it's going to open the file for you. As you can see, this is the config file, and you just want to drag and drop it, press continue here, and replace, or just like copy replace, and you need to delete the old one. Because once you delete the old one, you will get it look like as you saw previously. The next problem was huge. How do we recreate this in Photoshop so that the work is more seamless and fast? Before I get to that, did you know there are millions of options for printing paper? Well, we learned that when we wanted to print out the star maps. We wanted this product to be the highest of the quality, and we tried printing it on many different paper types and paper GSM, which stands for grams per square meter. We found that this combo works well. We used 190 GSM matte paper, 50 x 70 and 30 x 40 centimeters. Those are the frame dimensions. Be aware, it seems that every printing studio has their own standards, even though this is a standard. You will have to go through a lot of printing studios to find the one you like the most, price and quality wise. So Photoshop, this is a bit more complicated to explain, but I'll do my best. So this is basically how the Photoshop file looks like. So you have the shape, so oblique means shape, so you have it in the shape of a heart or in the shape of the circle. So if I want to have like a heart, I would just double click it, I would implement the exported version from Stellarium here, and then it would load up here. So the next stuff you have is the text, so you can change this to text, and you can also change this text. So this 28 Svibanj means it's the month. This is what's populated by the user. I mean, basically everything here is populated by the user. So they said that they want this text. They also said from this location on this exact date and time. And this is just what we always gave them, the coordinates. Just, I don't know, it looks cool. And basically this is how it looks like. You can also change the background of it depending on what the customer wanted. You can have it black, you can have it all white, then you just have to change the font color, of course. But this is basically it. And one more thing, so you have it for 50 x 70 and 30 x 40 because the paper is a bit smaller and the text just made more sense to be a bit above, or like on this one, as you can see the difference. And that's pretty much it. All of this information you get from the builder or via email what they want, like the text-wise, location-wise, date and time. And one more thing I forgot to mention, inside Photoshop, you always want to export the file in .tiff format. Because in that format, no matter the resolution, the quality stays the same. You can even print out the star map on a billboard if you use .tiff. Now you know how to create the star map, but that's not all. We have a few things more so that you have a complete premium package. Unfortunately, I don't have the site backed up, but this is basically how it looked like. So you had like create your night sky, what is it, some reviews, like it's not just a time map, it's a machine, customer reviews, again a call to action, how it works, like it explains you the creation progress, and the more reviews, another call to action. Then you just mention like that it's premium prints, premium framing, premium everything. And if you are on the eco side, you can also say things like that if you actually do them, and that it's a perfectly for any occasion like birth of a child, weddings, anniversaries, to say I love you, and etc. This is basically how our site looked like. I mean, not exactly like that, but I mean, you get the point. After creating the website, the next step is to build a builder. While receiving orders through email is an option, it lacks speed. Imagine placing an order and then you have to wait a few hours just to see how it looks like. By that time, you may have already chosen a different gift, reconsidered it, if this is truly what you want. You kinda rely on impulse purchases because the customer emotions are crazy. Again, unfortunately, I don't have the builder backed up, so I'm going to show you another example of a builder. So you can see this is how their builder looks like. You can have your prints, jewelry, print type, classic, foil, canvas. You can choose your map color, map style, of course, grid, constellations. You can even add like Milky Way. We had Milky Way. We also had like horoscope things. So for example, if you were Taurus, you would be able to see the Taurus figure here in the sky. And of course, the next step would be to select your location, time, date. If you can add like your personal message, you can see this goes here. If you were to continue, tells you the price, which is great. It shows you a little bit of GIF how it looks like, but this is basically what our builder looked like. Be aware of programmers who claim they can create a builder like I just showed you. We got scammed super hard for $5,000. Don't do per hour, do a fixed price. Don't go outside platforms like Upwork or Fiverr, because if we were on those sites, we could have easily got the money back. And yeah, if you want to make more money, upsell your map with a frame. Frame it as a get it framed and sent to you. People are lazy, and you framing the map helps out a lot. Now you have 60% of the stuff done you need to get started. Let me tell you about two final things that are crucial to success. Packaging. Packaging is super important because you want to eliminate the process of the customer to package it once it arrives. It should be ready to be given as a gift. This works wonders because the customer is happy because they don't have to spend the extra time to package it, and the customer service is godly good. This is how our packaging looked like. You have the star map, then we wrapped it in rice paper because the print of the sky is super sensitive, and we found out that this paper won't mess up the print as other things we've tried. Once you have it beautifully wrapped, we put it inside this thing alongside with a small note. The note said something like, "Thank you for buying from us. You have chosen the best gift someone can receive." And on the other side of the note it said, "Share the moment with us on social media for a chance to be featured and to win $50. This note did two things. The customer experience was even better with it. Plus, some people posted the reaction on social media, which made it easier for us to advertise the product using people reactions. So if you can add a note like we did, definitely do it. After that, we wrapped this thing in bubbles, so it's extra safe, even though it's already hard enough. And sent it away using local post. Yay! Product creation process is over. Now you know everything you need to make it work. The next step is how to advertise it and sell it. I will tell you what we did and what we should have done so that you don't make the same mistakes. To make it work, you must do paid ads and organic marketing. But if you don't have money for the ads, that's okay, because with this product you can make amazing videos to get views and sales. You can create three types of content for this product. First is to have reactions of others and use that in your ads and videos for organic marketing. If you don't have any reactions, you can hire actors and have them act out an emotional scene. I recommend you only do this in the beginning. Always try your hardest to get your customer reaction videos. To find actors, just go to any Facebook group with college kids or groups like beginner actors. Post a job detail, send them the product, have them record the reaction as someone gives them the product, and that's it. Oh, and by the way, if you do this method, be aware that some people will scam you in a way that you will send them the star map and they potentially will never send you back the video, even if you pay them. Second way is just to record content that showcases the product, how it looks like, the design, the packaging, etc. So that the viewer can see the final product and think, this is a great gift. Third way is to show your process, aka behind the scenes. How you create the maps, how do you print them, how do you take care of them, how you package them with extra care, and etc. Your focus should be 80% of the content about the emotions and reactions, 10% of the content about product showcase, and 5% for the behind the scenes. We had money to advertise the product, which is a good start and faster than organic marketing, but we didn't do any organic marketing for some stupid reason. We were so focused on getting the actors, the reactions, doing ads, doing retargeting, that we thought growing organically is slow and hard, we'll just do ads, which is dumb if you ask me. Both are needed. Now to summarize it and tell you how much we profited and why we stopped selling these products. Use Stellarium and the configuration file I gave you. Create a site and have a builder so it's faster. Use the Photoshop to create the maps that customers build using the builder. If you want it to be faster, you can create scripts for Photoshop, but we didn't do that, so I can't tell you much about it. We used 190 GSM made paper, 50x70 and 30x40 centimeters. But you can always play around with different GSM and paper type. Use custom packaging. Do paid ads and organic marketing. So how much we made? We split the profits 3 ways. We had a 40% margin rate. So from the 52,916 we made 21,164. Split 3 ways, each of us made $7,054. But we actually made a bit more than that. Sadly, we split up as a group because we were not functioning anymore. We agreed to sell the entire business and we sold it for $10,000, which added $3,333 more to our pockets, totaling to $10,387 to each. Usually, you want to sell your business for much higher, but we want to sell it quickly and part ways. I know that 95% of you watching this won't do anything, but I have a solution for you. If you are lazy, unmotivated, or you can't find the strength to do something for yourself, watch this video next because I tell you exactly how to break bad habits, laziness, and finally reclaim your life.